I asked him if he was in a mood to answer some questions.
"What do you want to know?"
he replied. What you told me this afternoon about controlled folly has disturbed me very much. I really cannot understand what you meant.
Of course you cannot understand it. You're trying to think about it,
and what I said doesn't fit with your thoughts. I'm trying to think about it because that's the only way I personally can understand anything. For example, Don Juan, do you mean that once a man learns to see, everything in the whole world is worthless?
I didn't say worthless. I said unimportant.
Everything is equal and therefore unimportant. For example, there's no way for me to say that my acts are more important than yours, or that one thing is more essential than another. Therefore, all things are equal, and by being equal, they are unimportant. I asked him if his statements were a pronouncement that what he had called seeing was in effect a better way than merely looking at things. He said that the eyes of man could perform both functions, but neither of them was better than the other. However, to train the eyes only to look was, in his opinion, an unnecessary loss. For instance, we need to look with our eyes to laugh, because only when we look at things can we catch the funny edge of the world. On the other hand, when our eyes see, everything is so equal that nothing is funny. Do you mean, Don Juan, that a man who sees cannot ever laugh? He remained silent for some time.
Perhaps there are men of knowledge who never laugh. I don't know any of them, though. Those I know see and also look, so they laugh.
Would a man of knowledge cry as well?
I suppose so. Our eyes look, so we may laugh or cry or rejoice or be sad or be happy. I personally don't like to be sad, so whenever I witness something that would ordinarily make me sad, I simply shift my eyes and see it instead of looking at it. But when I encounter something funny, I look and I laugh.
But then, Don Juan, your laughter is real and not controlled folly. Don Juan stared at me for a moment.
I talk to you because you make me laugh. You remind me of some bushy-tailed rats of the desert that get caught when they stick their tails in holes trying to scare other rats away in order to steal their food. You get caught in your own questions. Watch out. Sometimes those rats yank their tails off trying to pull themselves free.